Hey guys, this is a video game collection update. This is pretty much all the games that I got from the past month. And as you can see here, there's quite a few. Pretty much spans between original NES, PlayStation, so on and so forth. So without further ado, let's get it started. The first pile here, we got some games from my local savers. These are some Nintendo 64 games, and these were $3.99 a piece. They actually did have quite a few games, but most of them weren't really that interesting. I only got the ones that I wanted to have in my collection. So we got Pilot Wings for the 64 for $3.99. Tony Hawk Pro Skater and 1080 snowboarding. So for $3.99 a piece, pick those up. These actually came from the swap meet. We got some box sealed Game Boy Advance games. Nothing really that great. $3 a piece. Total wise was like $9. So we got a compilation. It's a 3-in-1. This is Centipede, Breakout, and Warlords. As you can see, the price tag, it came from Best Buy, so it's around like $9.99. And I think it was before when, I guess, Game Boy Advance games were phasing out and the DS was actually, I guess, starting, I suppose. So for $3 I got that. Next we got another 3-in-1. We have Pong, Asteroids, and Yar's Revenge. And we have Uno 52. So those were the three that I got from this vendor in the swap. Next, this is also from the swap meet as well. This is a boxed Super Nintendo game, Mortal Kombat. He had another one, but it was actually a basketball game, and surprisingly, I actually do own it. But I don't have this one, so I paid, I think, $15 for it. It's not complete. It doesn't have the manual, but it has pretty much all the ads, the postcards, and the poster for it, if I can actually pull it out. Right over here, and the game as well. So $15. I picked it up. Next is a Game Boy Advance game. This is Yu-Gi-Oh! Ultimate Masters. Pretty much the majority of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Games, they're pretty much fun. I used to play this game a while back, and I usually pick these up fairly cheap for $5. So that's this one actually was a gift from a friend from work. It came out of a Loot Crate or a Gamer Block. I'm not too sure. It could be either of those two. But this is actually a Pixel Bricks Lego, I guess, set that you can actually make Ken from Street Fighter. He actually did most of it. There's like a few parts that I have to add in, but look really interesting. I'm really happy that I actually got it from him. So that's pretty cool. Let's see, some original NES games without toppling over the stack right here. We got a stack of NES games. Pretty much all of them came from the swap meets from various vendors. These were $10 or less, so we'll go one by one. We got here is Donkey Kong 3. This is actually a European version of it. Haven't seen this before, but I guess it's I haven't seen Donkey Kong 3 on the NES in America. I guess if that makes any sense, but it's really cool. This is actually a European release of this game, so I had to pick it up just for that reason. Next is Archon. This one was $3, and this one I think this was like $5. Not too sure. Next, we got Athena for $3. Top Secret Episode Golgo 13. $3 as well. Mike Tyson's Punch Out. I actually have the box for it, and really glad that I was able to find the game. The price tag for this one was $13, but I haggled it down for $10. And only thing that I'm missing is just the manual. But I pretty much have the box, the insert for it, so it's almost a complete Punch-Out game. So Hopefully I'll find the manual sometime soon. Next we have is Crystalis, and this one was 5. And Final Fantasy, I think this is also 5 as well. So next we have is some Xbox games, original Xbox games. This one I got from my gaming store, Gamers Paradise. We got Jurassic Park Operation Genesis, and the price itself is pretty low. Online it goes for quite a bit. I paid $30 for it. I was with a group of friends, and in the glass case they had this. They had another game that I wanted to get, which was Rule of Rose for the PlayStation 2, but they were asking I think 70 or $80 for it. But I was able to find this fairly cheap. It's complete. It has the manual and the game, obviously. So really nice addition to the collection. Next, this came from the Swap Meet. This was $4. Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee. I played the PlayStation 2 version, but I think this is not the Destroy All Monsters. I guess it's a different one. But it's pretty much the same thing. It's a fighting game where you fight monsters, and there's like destructible environments around you. So I remember enjoying it when I played it, and this one is going to be the same. So for $4 I picked it up. And this one is not complete. Let's see, the only Sega Saturn game that I got, this was from the Swap Meets, and I think this is the vendor that I mostly frequent to. Every time I go to the Swap Meet, he's like almost next to the entrance, and he usually has some games, some new games sometimes, and this was actually one of them, Primal Rage. This one, I actually, he was telling me that this game was like rare or something. I wasn't too sure at all, but I had this game and 2 other games, which was Final Fantasy and Donkey Kong 3. These were the games that I was interested in. This one I really wanted to get because I don't see Saturn games as much, and I think I paid $35 for I think all of that. So this one was. These 2 were $5 a piece, so that's 10, and this one he wanted 20 for this. So for $30, kind of took a chance on it, and it looks like a fun game. Might have to check it out. I have my Sega Saturn somewhere. It's like in storage at the moment. So that's next we have is a long box PlayStation 1 game. This is Top Gun Fire at Will. From the Swap Meet, this guy was primarily selling VHS tapes and DVDs for $1, and this one was $1 as well. He didn't really have any other games besides this one, and the overall look of it is kind of, it's really bad. For $1, I just had to I wanted to save it, I guess. It's complete. It has the manual, and I think the disc itself is kind of dusty. It's a bit dusty, but hopefully it'll play. So, got that. We got some Nintendo Wii games. One of them came from my Cash America pawn for $7. We got Resident Evil 4, the Wii version. I have it for the PlayStation 2 and for the GameCube as well. So this is another, I think, version for it. And I guess they make use of the Wii Plus or the Wii Motion controller. So that will be interesting to play. This one actually came from the Swap Meets, Naruto Shippuden Dragon Blade Chronicles. The price is like $10, but he gave it to me for $5 for some reason, which I didn't complain. It's a really good deal. Haven't heard about this game whatsoever. I'm familiar with the series. I pretty much watch it when the new episodes come out. Not too sure about this game whatsoever, but hopefully it's good. For $5, I'll give it a shot. Next, we got some loose PlayStation 2 games. These came from Deseret Industries. We got Contra for $1. Neo Contra. Next, we got is Shinobi for $1. And the game's right here. what I'm gonna do is pretty much trash the case, and I'm just gonna put it in my my CD case, which has all my loose games. So I'm gonna use those. Also from Desert Industries, we got Pokemon Coliseum for the GameCube. This one's not complete. I asked the cashier if I could just buy the case. He was pretty cool about it. He just gave it to me. I didn't have to pay anything for it, so that was really cool of him. This came from the swap meet. I think I paid $8 for it. We got WarriorWare Inc. For the GameCube. It's complete. Some PlayStation 2 games. This one came from the swap meet as well. We got Dark Cloud 2. This vendor that I got this game, she was actually there last year. And as you can see the price tag for it, she prices it on Amazon and she paid, well, she wanted for $21.99. And I guess that wasn't selling, and I guess it was $14 and it dropped down to 12. I asked her if I could just pay 10. She agreed on it. It's a really good deal. This game actually goes for a bit and it's complete. Next is Breath of Fire Dragon Quarter for $1.99. I got this from Cash America Pawn or Pawn America, either of those two, for $1.99. I'm not too sure about this game. I remember this game got a lot of flack for it being too hard. Might have to try this out in the near future. Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. I actually am familiar with this series. I played it on the Xbox. Really awesome, I think, third-person dungeon crawler game. So it's complete as well. Now on to some Super Nintendo games. Three of the three of the five I pretty much got from my local We Play Games gaming store. I'll show these two that I got from the swap meets. We got Tetris and Dr. Mario. I think I paid like $10 for it. The condition isn't really that great, but it plays, so that's all that matters. This one was 10 as well. We got The Legend of the Mystical Ninja for $10. This was actually from a video game reseller, and I was surprised because it goes for I think $20-30 for it. So for $10, I actually bought it. Really fun game. Played it. Actually played it on the Nintendo 64, the Goemon Great Adventure series, I guess. So it's really cool. These actually came from We Play Games, and I went to their store I think like twice to actually get these three games. I had some items to trade, and these were all trade credit, and I had to pay for the difference. So I forgot to show this. I actually got this portable handheld from them, from We Play Games. This is actually a portable Super Nintendo player, or the Superboy. Really nice handhelds for a portable handheld just to play Super Nintendo games. It's not cheaply made. It's fairly sturdy. It plays pretty much the majority of my Super Nintendo games. There's like only a couple that don't really work on this, but overall, a really solid portable system. Now these were the three that I got. We got Knights of the Round. Really awesome beat 'em up. I think this went for I think $40, $50, but I had some games to trade, and I used that for trade credit. I think out of pocket I paid like $9 or $10. We got Captain Commando. I had some leftover trade credit and I used that. The overall condition of this game isn't really that great. It plays. That's all that matters, I suppose. Really, I haven't really heard about, I've heard about this game before, but I'm not sure if it's not really that known. This is actually the characters from Marvel vs. Capcom, which you could actually play. It's a side-scrolling beat-em-up game. I think I said that before. Overall, a really fun game. I paid, I think, $50 or $60 for it, but I think out of pocket it was like, I think $5 or $6. So, got that. This one, I didn't pay, I paid the full price for it. It looks really interesting. I have never heard about this game as well. It's a shoot 'em up, and it's called Axelay, and I paid $30, and I think that's how much it was worth if you buy it online. But really fun shooter. As I said before, haven't really heard about this game whatsoever. Not really disappointed of this purchase. Really fun game. If you get a chance to find this cheaper, pick it up. But I paid full price for this. All right. What else? Oh, we got some more PlayStation 1 games that I have hiding right here. These were from Desert Industries. We got Tekken 3. This one is for $1. There's like a glare. Tetris Plus for the PS1, and that's also $1. And Rayman. I actually do have the long box version of this, but for $1 I just picked it up. And lastly, I'm gonna show you this soundtrack. We got Metal Gear Solid 2. This is a Japanese soundtrack. It's sealed. I paid $5 at my local swap meet. There's this lady that had quite a few CDs, and I picked this one up, and I'll probably show it to you. It's not really gaming related, but it's a Studio Ghibli soundtrack. I think this is the Flying Castle one. I think I could be wrong, but I got that also for 10. But this one was really cool. I was looking around to see if she had any more like video game related soundtracks, but this was actually the only one. And probably I'm not going to open it up. I'll probably just leave it sealed for now because I kind of like the way it looks with the card cover as well. So I'm not going to mess around with it too much. But yeah, pretty much that's all the games that I have for this month. I'm not too sure if I'm gonna do an out and about this weekend or Black Friday. I might not. We'll see how it turns out. But hope you guys like watching my video, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.